everyone, and welcome to the Zelda Cast here on ZeldaDungeon.net. My name is Andy Spiteri, and I am not joined by Alasyn Aletha. She requested the week off, actually, something to do with the long weekend, and so instead, I am joined by a very special guest making her Zelda Cast debut, although not her podcast debut, the one, the only Samantha Spiteri.
Hello.
Hello, my love. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Good to have you on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
How you feeling?
Excited. A little nervous.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited to get into this. We'll see how it goes.
This has the potential to be like an awesome show, but maybe also like a disaster of a show. So we'll see. Typically, so for anybody that didn't know or doesn't know, so Sam and I had a podcast together, which was kind of like short lived because I just had too many podcasts, and so we had to stop doing it. But we were doing the Spiteri's review, which was really fun, and I thought that we had good chemistry.
Of course.
As you might think that husband and wife do.
Indeed.
Yes. So we're hoping that carries over to the Zelda Cast here, but we have a few obstacles working against us today. Namely, the weather.
True.
Lots of storms
in
outside.
Multiple regards. Yes.
Yes. Well, I didn't even think of that actually. Yeah. So we've got some overcast skies today in Calgary, Alberta, and our dog Lincoln, who, if you're watching this on twitch.tv/the ZeldaCast, by the way, is actually just hanging out right behind us. But he does not like storms at all.
Yep. Not at all.
makes him quite nervous.
Yes, very nervous, very anxious, unsettled, all the unpleasant things.
And he's not the only Spiteri that really doesn't love the storms either.
Mine isn't. It's not so much the storms. It's just the overcast weather changes, and
True.
Calgary has a lot of weather changes, which unfortunately a lot of people get migraines and headaches and stuff like that. So it's been a bit of a day.
So yes, we are powering through. It's Saturday night, actually.
Sure is.
For anybody listening to this on podcast form, which is almost everybody. My hair is crazy. Sam has a migraine. Link is behind us. He's a little bit unsettled. And Zora the cat, as we mentioned before we went live, we tried to cut out a few mats in her fur, and we're successful for one, but not successful for the big one. So she's also a little mad, a little feisty.
A little feisty, yeah.
So this really does have the potential to go off the rails.
Let's see what happens.
We're gonna see what happens. All right, so we're keeping it pretty light today. We are going to be having a friendly competition, my love, of Zelda knowledge, and we are going to be asking each other skill testing Zelda questions. I, of course, will be getting the easy questions, and Sam will be getting the hard questions.
That's right.
Yes. Before we do that, I feel like you should tell everybody maybe your history, your experience with the Legend of Zelda series, because I mean, like, you've only really played, I think, like one full stop, and maybe just like, you know, what your thoughts on the Zelda series are, even if it's like, you know, seeing the Zelda series through me, or like seeing it through whatever. The floor is yours, babes.
Yeah, fair enough. My experience in general has been relatively limited. From like a personal standpoint, I'd like to say but it was definitely a we. It was a two-person effort. I did play through Ocarina of Time. A lot of over-the-shoulder coaching for sure from Andy.
I don't know about that.
But we did it. We made it through, and it was fun. And like, to be honest, I do remember the game coming out like when I was younger, watching like my brother and his friend like play the game, and like it always looked cool, and like Link like trotting in like on his horse through the field, and so in terms of like personal experience, like quite limited. I did attempt Majora's Mask after that, and I gave up
pretty quickly.
Relatively quickly. That just like was not my jam at all.
It's a tough like game to get in, and we should also preface too, like I think it's fair to say, like you didn't really play or get into video games growing up.
Oh, yeah, definitely not. Like I said, like most, like my experience like with video games was like watching my brother play. Like for Christmas, we would get like the shared gift of like the console, mostly just to justify getting the console, but it was like 99.9% my brother playing the console. I think I got like the Mary-Kate and Ashley like Mario Kart version where you used to just like go around the board. Like that's what I got to play. But yeah, not a ton of like controller skills or like hand-eye coordination. Like most of that was just like not my experience at all.
We should stream Mary-Kate and Ashley go-kart after we're done. That would be fire.
That would be hilarious. I don't even know. You probably could actually find it at like Buy and Sell or something.
I bet you I could find it in 5 minutes on my computer somewhere.
I'm sure you could.
Yes, but I'm curious, and I not to sound like selfish, right? But like, what's your experience like watching Zelda? I guess through like my I don't know, interactions with it or experience with Zelda, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good point. Because I mean, most of like my knowledge and stuff like that has come from you for sure. I mean, like listening to you guys on the podcast, just like, you know, watching you kind of from the sidelines, like play the games or just like talk about it, prepping for shows and stuff like that. I feel like your view is like very, like it's just like very positive in general. I mean, obviously you've been doing like thousands of hours of podcasting and you know about the series. I feel like I've definitely learned more now than I did before. I mean,
We'll put that to the test.
I was gonna say we'll see how this trivia goes. We'll see. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, just like I feel like you're just like very positive. Like you love the series. You love like the characters. Not like 100% of everything, but I feel like that like never happens where someone is just like has nothing bad to say ever. But I feel like the critiques that you do have seem valid, at least from like an outsider's perspective.
Well, and like I meant to, like you've watched me play like a lot of these different Zelda games. So like you almost have like a snapshot of a few different titles. Like when I was playing Echoes of Wisdom, you were sitting around reading with me. Yeah. Same thing with Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild. I guess to be like Age of Calamity, but I guess to be honest, it's funny to say, but like that those are the only like big Zelda games that have come out in our almost 10 years together now.
That's true, yeah.
Although to be fair, like I've certainly replayed a lot of other Zelda games. I mean, got to be almost every Zelda game in 10 years.
I think so, yeah.
So, you've kind of seen a lot, over your time. So we're gonna see if any of that knowledge has bled through.
That's right. You've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yep. that is true. That is true. And yes, a lot of people in chat saying Majora's Mask is a tough game to get into. I'd say it's probably one of the more difficult Zelda games.
I feel like when you suggested it, you were like, you're either gonna love this or you're gonna hate it. And I think within like the first like 90 seconds, we knew that it just like it was gonna be a do not finish.
Yeah, it's it seems natural to go to Majora's Mask after Ocarina of Time, but it is a vastly different curve. I actually wonder if you wouldn't have enjoyed Twilight Princess more. I think that might have been more
maybe
your speed.
Yeah.
Okay, well, here we go. We are indeed going to play Zelda trivia. So we have searched the internet. I say search. We Googled for like 2 minutes, and we found some trivia questions here to pepper each other with, and we're gonna see who does better. And there's definitely a difference between the trivia questions that Sam will ask me and the ones that I will ask her. So without further ado, I guess that we should begin.
Let's do it.
Now, since you are my guest and my beautiful wife, you tell me if you want to ask first or answer first.
Maybe I'll ask first.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Okay, well, hide your phone so I can't see.
Of course.
Yes.
Yes.
So anyone listening on podcast form, by the way, we're like professionals here. We're like huddled around one mic. We've got our phones looking at each other. Like, don't look at the answers. Like, good stuff.
Very professional.
Yes. Okay, I'm ready. Test me.
Let's go. How many seashells are there in total to collect in Link's Awakening?
Okay, that depends if you're talking about Link's Awakening DX or if you're talking about Link's Awakening the remake.
Unfortunately, I did not make this question. I'm not sure.
Okay, I'm going to assume that this is probably... Is there a date for when this was written?
No, can you give both answers? Like, can you say, like, for one game it's this number, for the other...
I can't even give one answer, so I mean, we'll see.
Okay.
Something is telling me 27 in the original, and something is saying, oh god, 40? Maybe even 50 in the remake. How did I do?
Would you like me to... So, I'll say this. There's 4 answers, like A, B, C, D. Do you want me to give you a little bit, or just, like, straight up yes or no?
What do you think? You know what? How about this? If it's like an absolutely outrageous question, maybe I'll ask. I feel like this is like something I could probably just know.
Okay.
That's okay. Yeah.
So you just want me to tell you if you're right or wrong?
Yeah. Let's go 27 for the original and 50 for the remake.
Okay. Then neither of those answers are correct. The answer maxes out at 30.
Damn. I should have stuck with 30.
And according to this, the correct answer is 20.
20. Well, all right. So that is a big 0 on the scoreboard for me. Now, are you ready for this question? And so I'm gonna kind of flip back and forth between a couple of questions here. I pulled up one for Reddit, and this one actually asks individual, like one question per game, which I think is kind of cool.
Oh, okay.
But I'll also throw some other ones there as well.
Okay.
Okay. In The Legend of Zelda, what is the name of the currency used to purchase things like bombs, arrows, and the blue candle?
Rupees.
Ding, 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 ding.
Hey!
That is absolutely 100% correct. Congratulations. You are now leading with a score of 1-0.
Woo!
Excellent job.
Thank you so much.
I have to... I feel like I'm only one behind, but I mean, I feel like this next question is important. I feel like I got to get it.
It is very important.
Yes. Okay.
Are you ready?
I am. I think. I don't know.
All right. Which game was not developed by Grezzo?
Okay, well, this one you have to read me the answers.
Okay.
Or the options.
Okay. Triforce Heroes.
Yeah.
Four Swords Anniversary Edition.
Yeah.
A Link Between Worlds.
Yeah.
Or Link's Awakening Remastered.
A Link Between Worlds.
That is correct.
Boom, baby! Yeah! Okay, so 1-1.
Right.
So now we're on the even playing field. But we'll see what's going on with this next. Now tell me this: would you like a question specific to a game, or would you just like general series questions? Because you tell me, because I'll give you the handicap here.
Can we do both?
Yeah, I'm saying for like this next
for this question.
Yeah.
Let's do general.
Okay. The first Legend of Zelda game debuted in what year? This should be close because I debuted around the same time.
I can't remember if you're before or after. I think you're after. Is it 86?
The correct answer is 1986.
Oh, yeah.
That is correct. Sam, 2 for 2. Unbelievable.
Nice.
Wow. This is a powerhouse performance so far. But is it beginner's luck?
I don't know. I think I'm just killing it here.
Yeah. Well, you know what? when you've got the perfect score to back it up, I guess you can make those bold claims.
That's right.
All right. Let's see if I can back it up. It's my opportunity to also get to. What do you got for me?
All right. The name Zelda was derived from which author's wife's name?
F. Scott Fitzgerald.
Final answer?
If it's Scott Fitzgerald, can that count?
Yes.
Okay. That's my final answer.
Okay. That is correct. F.
Oh!
Scott Fitzgerald. Nice.
Oh my god. Zelda expert Andy Spiteri tied 2-2 with also fellow Zelda expert Samantha Spiteri.
All right.
Okay, it's my turn here. Now, would you like a question on a game, or would you like a question in general?
Let's do game. Let's like alternate between like game and general.
Okay, that sounds good. Oof, I don't know about this. Okay, in Link's Awakening, what is the name of the dream island that Link washes up on? It's the big island. It's got the egg on top, the clouds around. I have a little miniature of it right over there.
I can picture the island, but I can't think of what the name is. I want to say something like Dream Island, but I know that's not right.
Oh, Jesus. Should we give her a hint? What do you think?
I think so.
I heard Lincoln say yes. So, okay, it starts with a K.
Oh.
No? Okay.
No.
I can't help you more than that.
I don't know.
All right. Is Dream Island your final answer?
Well, if it starts with a K, I should probably say something with a K.
Cream Island? No.
No. Nope, not that one.
Scratch that. Oh, Kirby Island. Oh.
Karaku Island. Final answer.
So that is incorrect, but that's not like a terrible answer. It's Koholint Island.
Oh, that was like close-ish.
Well, yeah. Like, if it was you said Caraco, that was close to Kakariko.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Also close to like crocodile, like from Donkey Kong, with a K.
I think we're just doing word association now.
Yes. Okay, right. So the score remains 2-2 after 3 rounds of trivia here, Samantha. How are you feeling?
Well, I was feeling pretty good, and feeling a little humbled. Which
do you think you have what it takes to defeat me? Ooh,
that's a bold question. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see how these questions are.
Okay. Then let us get back and let's see what you got for me.
All right. Who is the ruler of Lorule?
Oh, that's too easy.
Well, that's the question.
Princess Hilda.
That is correct.
Yeah, that's too easy. You better give me. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, take your point.
I'll take the point. That's Andy in the lead, 3 points to 2. But if this were a shootout in the NHL, you would still have now the opportunity to score on my goalie and tie the game.
Right.
To continue the shootout.
Yes.
Yes.
Which we will.
Yes.
Do.
Okay. All right. Are you ready for this?
I hope so.
This is a pretty. This might test your knowledge limit, Zelda knowledge limit, rather.
Okay.
The Triforce is separated into what 3 parts?
Power.
Yep.
Wisdom.
Yep.
Courage.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ooh.
There we go.
Nice.
All right.
Back
so 3.
in it.
I think that question was harder than the one that you asked me, if I'm being honest.
You think so?
Well, Hilda was just... Yeah, that was an easy one.
Okay.
I felt a little bit bad for you. Not that bad, like
obviously not that bad.
Yes. All right. Well, it's your turn yet again. I don't even know how many questions
We're
do you
just
even
whipping
have.
through these.
Oh my god, there's 50
there's
questions
50
there.
questions in here.
Oh my god.
How many questions are we doing? Maybe we should have clarified that.
I don't know.
All right, let's keep going.
First to 20?
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
I hope it's me.
It could be.
Okay. Which games development team supported the Skyward Sword development team when implementing the sword motion control?
Ooh. Can I get the options?
Soul Calibur, Dragon Quest Swords, Wii Sports Resort, or Twilight Princess?
I don't know. That's a good... I didn't know there was a team that helped along with Skyward Sword, if I'm being honest. I feel like this one is one where the least likely answer maybe is the answer.
Maybe.
I can't see Dragon Quest. I can't see Soul Calibur.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know, like, Namco makes Soul Calibur. I'm gonna say the Wii Sports team.
Wii Sports Resort?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Wii Sports Resort.
All right.
Do, 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 do.
That is correct.
Let's go. Let's
Wii Sports
go.
for the win.
Throw your ones up. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Wow. So after the first question, which didn't go so well, I'm on a bit of a roll here, I think.
You are on a hot streak.
4 in a row. Okay, we are going to go back, and I'm going to ask you a specific game question here. I don't know, man. This is some of these are tough.
Oh boy.
Let's see. What would be good for you? Okay, The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. Do you know what that game is?
I know of the game.
Okay,
yes.
here's the question. What is the vehicle Link rides for the majority of the game in The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks? Vehicle is like, what does Link just ride on? It's not a vehicle per se.
Well, I feel like a train would make sense.
There you go. There you go. There it is. It's the train.
Nice.
It's the train. This is intense.
This is a close game.
Yeah. 4-4. Like, I feel like the first one to make a mistake here is, maybe facing some trouble.
We'll see. Might be you.
Link is up, and he's also
He's ready. He's in my corner.
Well, he's kind of actually, yeah, he did just move into your corner. Thanks a lot, buddy.
All right.
Okay.
Ready?
I'm
Question
ready.
number 6.
Yeah, question number 6.
All right. Which game was the first in the series to have Dark Link as an enemy?
The Adventure of Link.
That's right.
I know.
You're so modest.
Well, when you know, you know.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Okay. Let me. When I sent you this, I felt like the questions were harder than this.
I feel like the first one was hard.
Scroll down a little bit. Let's get to some pickles here. Okay. Well, how about this, Samantha? Which was the first Zelda game to feature 3D graphics? Can you answer that? Oh, come on. What was the first 3D Zelda game?
I'm assuming it would be on the 3DS? No.
No.
I would like to apologize in advance to everybody listening.
So the 3D really came into effect in the Nintendo 64 era. Remember Mario 64 was 3D Mario?
Nope.
Okay. So if I were to give you a hint, I would say that how do I say this without just giving it away? Your brother, my brother-in-law, recently talked about the first 3D Zelda game.
Oh no. Can I look at the shelf?
No, you can't look at the shelf. What are you talking about?
Well, okay.
I thought this would be just like super easy. Okay, so let's talk this through.
Okay.
So the N64 is the first console to ever have like 3D games.
Okay.
Okay. Can you name the titles that came out, the Zelda titles that came out for the N64? We're in big trouble. Okay. Okay. If you were to look at the shelf, you would see this cartridge.
Is it the one that you just got as a gift? Is that the same one? No, I can't remember which one it was. The Legend of Zelda?
Yes. Subtitle, please. At this point, you just guess.
Oh boy.
I'm looking around for if I have a poster of this game.
I can't find it.
I don't.
Okay, Legend of Zelda.
I'm dying inside.
Ugh, I'm so sorry.
Just guess. Guess a game. Any game.
Wow.
Guess any game.
I don't know.
Guess. Oh, dear.
Sorry.
Link is yelling at you to guess a game. Guess like any Zelda game.
Okay, well, it's not Twilight Princess, it's not Ocarina of Time, it's not Majora's Mask, it's Ocarina of...
Is that your final answer?
Yep.
Ocarina of Time?
Yep.
All that. And now you guess Ocarina of Time. And that's correct!
Oh, wow! We got there!
Oh my god.
Oh, Lord.
Jeez.
All right, first to 20, let's go.
First to 20, yeah. Thanks for helping us out there, buddy.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm frazzled here. Actually, it's your question. You got to ask me.
All right, let's go.
All right. Yeah,
let's get back into it.
Good boy, buddy.
Okay, well, you said to scroll through to find you a pickle, but I don't know which ones are the pickle or not.
Clearly, yes.
So I'm just gonna read what's in front of me here. Okay. What game did Beetle first appear in?
That would be the Legend of Zelda game that is on your sweater right now, the Wind Waker.
Oh. That is correct.
Yes. Excellent.
Well done.
Excellent. We are still tied at well, so now I have 6 points, but you're at 5 points.
That's right.
After really, maximizing the drama in that last answer there.
That's right.
Stringing the audience along.
Just wanted to keep you guys on your toes.
Yes. For everybody listening in podcast form, our chat was just going nuts.
That's
on
right.
Twitch.
Thank you so much, chat.
Watching Sam trying to answer this question. All right. Let's go over, and I am going to ask you a question about The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask.
All right.
How long does Link have to save Termina before the moon crashes on Clocktown? There is an amount of days that you have.
Is it 3 days?
It is 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
Booyah! You did it. Okay,
nice.
So tied at 6. See, that one was just like a confident...
That was good. I knew that one.
Yeah? Okay.
I played that one.
Yeah, yes, you did. Yeah, you played some of that one, yes.
I sure did. All right.
All right.
Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna... Maybe this one might befuddle you.
Yep, okay.
It befuddles me to read it. Which of these are the correct buttons for the Nocturne of Shadow? N64/3DS. I believe it's asking for the controller button sequence.
Like the C button, yeah. Do. Can I ask for the options?
You want me to read out all the options?
Yeah.
Okay, option 1 is LRRALRD, and then... Oh, maybe this is... Oh, depending on which game, depends on which button.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Are you cool with that format, or do you want the other format?
I'll go with the N64 format. It should have, like left...
XY?
It should have, like, up, down, left, right...
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah. Okay, so then the first option is LRRALRD. Mm-hmm. Then ULLRULA. RLLARLD. And RDDARDA.
I wasn't even thinking of the right song. I was thinking, like, what song is like do 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 do? I don't think that's right. I think that's the Bolero of Fire. Oh boy. Oh my.
Okay, you could do it this way. You could tell me what the first two buttons are. The first two
I need to do.
You need the full thing
correctly. Yeah. That's
okay.
Right.
Do you want me to? Should I read the options again?
Yeah, but slow.
Okay, and I'll do it in the way that you. Okay, so left, right, A. Left, right, down. What does A stand for?
That's like A on the controller.
Oh,
like
just the A button.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
got you. Oh no.
You know what? I feel confident in that first answer, actually. I feel...
Do you just want to go with the first one?
I think so.
Okay.
Did you lose the...
I did, but the first answer was correct.
Yes! Yes! Oh my god. You know what? It was the A, because I remember it's like note A. Note A.
Right.
I couldn't tell what it was, but yeah. Okay, there we go.
All right, good job.
Somehow. The point streak is alive, so I have 7, you have 6. I did not think that I was going to be getting that point, if I'm being honest.
That all worked out.
Okay, well, you know what? I think that you might be able to get this one. It's not to do with Zelda per se, but the Zelda series' influence, rather. What famous comedian named his daughter after Princess Zelda?
Oh, Robin Williams.
Robin Williams is the answer.
Nice.
7s across the board. We are tied at lucky number 7. Wow, that was like really spot on. Confidence again.
I knew that one.
After that 3D debacle, you really kind of re-inspired my faith in you.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Well, we'll see if that continues, Samantha.
Let us see.
I'm on a roll.
All right, you ready to keep rolling?
I'm ready.
All right. How many hearts does Link need to be able to pull out the Master Sword from its pedestal in Breath of the Wild?
Oh no. Oh no. I am going to say... It can't be that many. I'm going to say 12. 12 is my final answer.
Okay. That is not correct.
Oh, no!
It is 13.
13?
You were so close.
God damn. I was close. I knew it wasn't like a ton. But maybe I should have went for the over.
That's okay.
Should have went for the over.
That's all right.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I'll tell you what. Let us go back to game specific questions here. And I'm going to try and find you an easier one. I don't know about that. Oh, this okay. Is okay. How about this? The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess. What animal does Link transform into during the events of this game?
Oh, a wolf.
A wolf is correct.
I
wow.
like that one. That's a good question.
Samantha has taken the lead.
That's right.
Wow, unbelievable. So it is now 8-7. That 20 might have been a lofty number. Maybe 15 is the number. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see how we perform.
Maybe here. 8 is the number.
Well, I don't think so.
Okay, all right. Let's keep going.
Yeah. Nice try.
All
you
right.
are a Spiteri, aren't you?
You got to put it out there.
Alasyn somewhere is just like, ugh.
That's right.
Yes. You know what? Actually, before we go, remind me. I got to do some shilling. I wanted to do some shilling at the top of the show, and I totally forgot.
That's right.
I totally forgot.
Shilling at the end.
Yes, shilling at the end.
We'll come back to it.
Yes.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right.
I have to get this.
This one seems too easy. Seems like a good question for me. I'm gonna skip this one.
What? All right.
Okay. Okay. All right. Which game in the series was the first to feature fishing?
Link's Awakening.
That is correct.
I know it's correct. Boom! 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 I almost said Ocarina of Time.
Oh.
I almost did, and I was like, hold on, Andy. She's trying to trick you.
Confidence is key.
Confidence is key, yes.
All right.
Okay. Let us continue here. And the next question that I have for you, Samantha,
yes,
is about the original game. The very first NES Zelda game.
All right.
And it's not this is from the other questionnaire with the non-game specific ones, but here we go. The first game begins with a quote from an old man. It's dangerous to go along. It's dangerous to go alone What is the old man referring to? And he said, I could like completely butcher this. I'm just going to restart. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. What is the old man referring to?
Well, let me just put a little bit of information for you guys in here. We got a wedding gift that says it's too dangerous to go alone.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But it's actually the two of us.
Yeah. To
go together. So I don't think that the answer is the two of us.
No, but it was really cute. So we have that. I think I posted a picture of it before in Zelda Dungeon Discord. But like, your mom got us. She made us like little.
They're like little Lego.
One of them is Link. One of them is Princess Zelda. And then like there's the wedding picture of us.
Yeah,
it's
actually
very
really
sweet.
cute. Yeah. I don't know if this is right, but I feel like it should be right. I'm gonna say the answer is Navi.
You want a second guess?
Okay, I'm gonna second guess.
So for context, hold on, for context here. So this old man is the first character that you ever see in the Zelda series, and you see him not even 1 minute into your journey. So you start the game and you go into a cave and you talk to him. He says it's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Is it a sword?
It is indeed a sword. It is a wooden sword, in fact.
All right.
And in fact, I don't know if you can usually see this on the stream that we do here, but I've actually got the Master Sword like on my wall back there. It's a legit sword too.
It is a legit sword. I remember that was one of the first things I saw in your apartment when we first started dating, and I wondered what I was getting myself into.
Well, I've never swung the sword at anybody.
Well, no. That's not what I was referring to.
You have my sword. Okay, moving on.
All right. Next question.
Is it my turn or is it your turn? It's your turn.
It's my turn to ask you a question, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Who was gifted the Lon Lon Ranch by Ganondorf in the adult Link world?
What the hell's his name? Ingo.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. We are at 9s, so I think you're still technically ahead, because if you get this, you're in the lead, is that right?
I think you might be. I'm going to say yes. I'm obviously in the
so.
lead. I think that's correct. But to be honest, I can't remember how many questions we've asked.
I can't remember either, to be honest with you. Okay, this is too easy. Okay, let's go and do a question from... I don't know if you know that. I don't know if you know this either. I'm trying to give you a chance here.
Cherry pick those questions. I love it.
Okay. You know what? I'll ask you a hard one, and then I'll ask you maybe if you don't get it, I'll ask you an easy one. After.
Like a backup question in the same round?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, you have no backup.
Okay.
You have no backup.
That's fair.
Okay, so my question for you, Samantha.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about this.
Just do it. Just rip that Band-Aid off.
Okay. Okay.
I might regret this.
This is a question from... You know what? I'm not going to do this one. I'm going to do the different one.
All right.
And I still don't think you're going to get this. This is a question from The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker.
Okay.
What is the name of the boat Link rides for the majority of the game?
Is it the Sail Maker?
No, it's not the Sage Maker. The sail maker. Oh, I'm trying. I'm looking up other questions to try and ask you here, and yeah, this one. I typed in beginner trivia, and they're all quite hard. Would you like? And this one doesn't have like multiple choice either. I will give you a multiple choice for this question. So option number A is the sail maker.
Yep.
Option number B is the Link Tanic.
Okay.
Option number C is the King of Red Lions.
All right.
And option number D is the SS Hylian. Isn't not like boats what they're called like
the SS?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
So the correct answer is in there somewhere?
That's right.
Can you repeat the answers? We've got the Sailmaker.
I don't know, can I? Okay, so there's the Sailmaker.
Yeah.
There was the Link-Tanic.
Link-Tanic, yeah.
It was the King of Red Lions. And it was the SS Hylian Loach.
Right.
Right.
I'm going to go with number C.
Number C? Okay.
Yeah.
That is indeed correct. Wow.
Wow.
You pulled that out.
Nice.
From the grasp of defeat, you've snatched victory.
That's right.
Unbelievable clutch performance.
Here we go.
Okay, let's keep going here, and you can ask me a question that hopefully is just as difficult.
All right. Let's do this. Oh, this is kind of interesting. Which game first used a live orchestra for the soundtrack?
I want to say Skyward Sword.
That's right.
Boom!
Nice.
Baby!
That's cool. I feel like that's like a neat piece of trivia.
Yeah, the title screen had like this really bombastic opening, and you probably heard me play the song before, the Ballad of the Goddess. It goes like dun 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 dun. Yeah, great song. Okay, we are tied at 10 apiece.
All right.
This is coming down to the wire here.
Double digits. Let's go.
All right. Well, I'm going to ask. I'm trying to cherry pick some of these questions. All right. You know what? How about this? In The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, how long was Link asleep in the Shrine of Resurrection? So there was events that happened in the game.
Yes.
Something happens,
yes.
And then Link wakes up X amount of years later.
100 years later.
Wow! Did you hear the confidence with that? Is that the correct answer, though?
I believe it is.
Is it?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Good job.
I can't tell you how many times we watched the
trailer?
The trailer, yeah. So many times.
I still watch it.
100 years ago.
Yeah. I still watch it. I still get goosebumps and,
that's right.
And everything watching it. So, yes. Maybe I shouldn't have been as nervous to ask you that question. You know more than you're letting on, I think.
I pick up a few things here and there.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. My turn. Let's see if I can match that.
Oh. What is Link's sister's name in the Wind Waker?
Oh, Aryll. Ayrll.
I had no idea that Link even had a sister. That is correct.
Yes, I know. So Link's sister gets kidnapped by the Helmarok King, and then Link sides with the SS Hylian Loach, actually, aka the King of Red Lions, to go and track down Link's sister, and then finds that there's a much bigger conspiracy going on in the land of Hyrule. Okay, well, you know what? We're going to take this up to the next level here. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Who is credited with creating The Legend of Zelda? So which famous Nintendo game developer is credited with creating The Legend of Zelda, the Mario Bros, Pikmin, Donkey Kong, among others?
There's a name in my head, and I don't know if it's correct. Like, Mina Shirakawa?
Mina Shirakawa is a wrestler for All Elite Wrestling who just beat Tony Storm last night.
Well, that's got to count for something.
I hope that Gooey is still listening.
Okay, there is somebody else with a similar sounding name, maybe. Okay. All right, let me try again. I'm so sorry.
I can give you a hint. Do you want the hint?
Yes.
Okay, the initials for this legendary game developer are, he starts with an S, and his last name starts with an M. And I would accept just the last name as well.
I can't get the wrestler's name out of my head now.
Okay, it is not, in fact, Mina Shirakawa, although we do wish her the best of luck at Double or Nothing, which you and I will be watching.
Of course, yes. Nothing but the best?
Yes.
Sorry, what are the initials? SM?
That's right. Almost like Sam, but with no A. And their initials. This has been your hint.
Oh, man. That's a good one.
Are we throwing in the towel?
Yep. I can't. I'm blanking. Sorry.
The answer, Samantha,
Yep.
is Shigeru Miyamoto.
Yeah. Sorry.
That was a tough one. That was a tough one. And I believe now that this makes us tied at 11 points apiece.
All right.
So you're not in the lead anymore, but we are still tied.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Yes.
We're getting there.
And we said first to 15. Well, we'll see how it goes. Okay. What?
I felt like I was like relatively confident in my answer. It was just a little bit embarrassing. Let's keep going.
Trust me, I've embarrassed myself worse on this show multiple times before.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready? What game does a boss called Phantom Ganon first appear in?
I'm trying to think if this is a trick question or not. Because easily the most famous appearance is in Ocarina of Time.
Hmm.
I'm just kidding. Ocarina of Time.
Boom. That's
Yeah?
right.
Okay. Part of me was like, are they trying to pull a tricky one? Because I just played Link to the Past, and there's definitely no Phantom Ganon in that. So I was like, don't overthink it.
Right.
Just go with it.
Go with it.
Go with the flow.
Be confident in your answer. Go with it.
All right. Well, I don't know, babes. How about this? This is a trivia question from the Legend of Zelda Four Swords Adventures.
All right.
Are you familiar with Four Swords Adventures?
I've watched you play it.
Okay, well, the question is, how many Links can you play as in Four Swords Adventures?
4.
4 is the correct answer. That is correct.
That's
you know
right.
What? How about this? Maybe we can do like a little bonus point here for you. Can you name me the 4 different colored tunics that those Links have? If you can, I'm going to give you a bonus point, because we're tied at 12, but this could pull you back in the lead.
So blue
Blue is one. Green.
Red. Yellow.
Final answer.
Gold. Is it like a variation?
I'm going to tell you.
Oh, well, I don't know. Gotta try.
Okay.
I feel like that makes the most sense.
Gold.
Gold, yellow.
Okay.
Yellow, gold.
Okay. The final answer?
Yes.
No! The correct answer is purple.
Oh, you know what? I was thinking purple.
Yeah, it is purple.
That's okay.
A valiant effort, though.
3 out of 4. That's pretty good.
What's that Meatloaf song? Oh, wait, that's 2 out of 3.
Oh.
Ain't bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Moving on.
Moving on. How many rooms does the third and final trial in the Master Trials have?
Oh, Lord. I don't know. I've never done that. Oh, jeez.
Give it your best guess.
I have no idea. 3? I honestly have never played. So I've played Master Trials like a bit, but I feel like that's just like kind of not my thing. I can't even tell you how it's structured, if I'm being honest. So I have like legit no idea. Maybe 3 is too low. I'm gonna say, God, I don't know, 12. I have no idea.
All right. Well, 12 is still too low.
Okay.
The answer is 23.
23.
That's right.
Oh my God. I have to look this up, actually. Maybe someone in our chat can tell me. I feel like I should know. Alasyn would know this for sure. But yeah, like I can't even tell you how it's structured. Like I've only completed like the first little bit, and I remember it was just like one big room. I thought. I don't know.
Well, I unfortunately.
Have you reached best friend status with Alasyn on Pokemon Go?
I think. Is that like when like all 4 hearts are like completed? I think so. We're like I think we've got like a sliver of like one more heart piece to go. It's pretty close.
I only have one best friend on Pokemon Go, and it's not you. It's it's not. It's Josh Zielinski. Shout out to Jay-Z.
Oh. Okay.
All right. So it's my turn to ask you a question now. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. This one is too easy.
I'm ready.
yeah, I bet you are. Okay, you know what? How about this, Mrs. Spiteri?
Yes.
Which game gave us the first side-scrolling view of Link? Which Zelda game gave us the first 2D side-scroll? You have no idea, do you?
I have no idea. Was this the easy question?
No.
Oh.
You know what? All right, here we go. If you get this wrong, I don't know what we're going to do.
All right.
But that's what I thought about the 3D question. So we'll see how this goes.
Let's see.
What mystical blade features in almost virtually every Zelda game?
Well, I think the best answer would probably be the Master Sword.
If you'd have got that wrong, I might have taken the Master Sword off the wall and started chopping.
That would have been embarrassing.
That would have been a tough look, I think. Well, there you go. You are in the lead yet again.
That's right.
13-12.
Nice.
Wow. I'm gonna have to up it though, because you're about to win here, and
That's right.
and I had a tough question for you.
Well, I mean, you can only answer the questions that you're given.
Why don't you give me an easy one here? How about that?
Okay, are you ready?
I am ready. This doesn't sound easy.
Well, let's find out.
Okay.
What game introduced the magic meter into the series?
The Adventure of Link.
That is correct.
God, I'm good. Oh, yeah.
There you go.
13. But you're still in the lead because now you have the opportunity to take 14.
That's right.
Okay, here we go. Now, I am going to ask you this because I know that you have played this game to completion.
Oh.
Okay?
All right.
Here's a real test of your knowledge. Can you get to the elusive number 14?
All right.
In Ocarina of Time, what is the name of the third temple and the sixth overall main dungeon? So this would have been the sixth dungeon in the game, but the first two, in Ocarina of Time, there are all these elemental temples, of course. What is the name of the third temple that you go to as an adult?
I feel like the forest temple is first.
Correct.
Then the water temple? I'm gonna say the fire temple.
Is that your final answer? I'm not giving you a hint. No,
I know.
You're
I'm
doing
trying to
too
look at
good.
your face.
Yeah, you're doing too good. I'm stone cold here.
Stone Cold Spiteri.
That's right.
Because the Shadow Temple comes later. Oh, okay.
Do we have a final answer here?
Final answer. I'm gonna go with Water Temple.
With Water Temple. That is the correct answer. I think we might have had some outside interference though on that question. I smell something a little bit fishy in the air.
Can you prove it? Do you have any evidence?
Well, I do have a Twitch chat that's open right now that I can see you looking at.
I mean, I'm just looking around at the surrounding environment.
I guess I can't explicitly prove it, and the burden of proof is on me. So
that's right.
So the final, or the score rather, is now 14-13, and
that's
and
right.
this is desperation mode for me. I cannot falter.
That's right.
Because if you get one more, it's lights out.
Lights out.
Lights out.
Game over.
All right. Well, I'm ready.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Oh, okay. What is the name of the priest that marries Hudson and Ronson in Breath of the Wild?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know. I do not know. It ends with a son. That I could tell you.
Okay,
You know what?
yeah.
Can I get the list of options, please, Mrs. Spiteri?
All right. I will grant your wish,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Spiteri.
Yes.
Carson,
Yeah.
Capson,
Yeah.
Fison,
Yeah.
Pellison.
Let's go with Carson.
Ooh. It's Capson.
Ah!
How unfortunate.
That is terribly unfortunate.
13-14.
Yeah, yes, it is. Wow.
I'm ready.
That's a tough break for me. Okay, well, let's see here. I've kind of expended all of the easier questions that I have for you. So let me stall for me while I try and find another one here.
Do you think that you could come up with a question just off the cuff?
I probably could, yeah.
You probably could. I feel like, you know what, you guys, thanks for listening to this, because I wasn't quite sure how this was going to go. But I feel like, and I think I can say quite confidently, because obviously I'm in the lead, but this is going very well.
It could be going better, but yes. Only one Lincoln outburst, which I'm actually, I was thinking about editing it out. I'm not going to do that.
I was kind of thinking that, but
I'm going to leave him.
Let's just, it's
he
a
was
family
upset
show.
with you. Yeah.
Wow, he was trying to help me out.
Okay. There is a character in the Legend of Zelda series that is my least favorite character in this whole series from the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I frequently complain about this character all the time. Mm-hmm. It's become a running joke.
Right.
Name that character.
Is it because she's ugly?
It's not because she's ugly. Her personality's ugly.
I understand. Are you ready for my response?
I think you know.
I believe that the correct answer is Midna.
That is incorrect.
No!
That is incorrect. You fumbled it.
Oh, no.
The correct answer is Ilya.
Oh, man.
Ilya. Oh, my goodness.
Darn.
Wow. I thought for sure you had it.
Oh, fumble.
Wow.
All right. All right.
Okay. Well, I'm ready.
Let's keep going then.
I'm still in this.
Shoot. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I feel like all of these are interesting to me.
Okay.
How many languages have been recorded for the cutscenes for Breath of the Wild?
Oh, come on. Come on. That is...
Would you prefer a different question? You know what? Well, I'll leave that up to you.
That's got to be... I mean, it's got to be at least a dozen, I would say. Give me the answers, or give me the answer. Give me the options.
Okay, so there's 8, 6, 10, or 12.
Languages for the cutscenes.
Yes.
I'm gonna say 10.
8. So close.
Gah! Gah!
Oh.
Ah! Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna make up another trivia question for you here.
Okay.
Should
we do like one more each, or just first to 15?
It's first to 15.
First to 15.
We
All
gotta
right.
finish what we've
All
started.
right, let's go.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Give me the full name of the Tingle spin-off game. The one that I bought
The
from
Legend
from
of Zelda
Benson.
Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land? Would that be the full name?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. There's a different what's the word? Prefix? It's not the Legend of Zelda. Imagine you're at the grocery store.
Okay.
That's your hint.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I'm frequently at the grocery store. I don't usually run into any tingles.
Okay, you're in the vegetable section.
The vegetables.
You're shopping.
Produce.
You got your cart.
Yeah.
You're inspecting.
What?
And you're gonna see this one looks like it's
fresh. Oh, we got some eyebrows.
No, there's no eyebrows.
Well, Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land is the name of the game, but you're looking for
there's a full name of the game. Yes. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5. 4. 2.
Sweet? Nope. Fresh? I don't know.
The correct answer is freshly picked Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land. I'm still alive, baby.
I feel like I got half of the first bit and the 100% of the last bit. That's got to count for something.
Well, it almost counts, but this is a game of winners and losers here, Samantha.
Well, I am in the lead.
You are, and I don't want to be a loser, so I had to give you something tough.
Fair enough.
All right, let's keep going here.
Let's go. All right. We have Okay. Which game originally planned to implement the ability to merge into walls before it was implemented in A Link Between Worlds?
What? Has anyone heard of this? I've never heard of this.
Do you want me to read it again?
No, I get the question. I never heard that there was a Zelda game that was supposed to have you merge into walls.
That is the question. I can read you the answer, the options.
I guess, yeah. Like you could say it could be any of them, though. I'll take the options. I have a guess.
Okay. Spirit Tracks, Phantom Hourglass, Link's Awakening, Oracle of Ages / Oracle of Seasons.
Oracle of Seasons was supposed to be a remake of the. You know what? Whatever. I'll take Seasons and Ages.
The answer is Spirit Tracks.
I think that's bollocks. I've never heard that before. I have never heard that before.
Well, you know it now.
I feel like that is very suspect. Very suspect.
I did not make these questions nor the answers.
Right.
I'm just going with what I got.
All right. Okay, let me think here. I need a trivia question for you.
All right. Thinking something knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Common knowledgeable.
Okay. In The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap, the big side quest of the game is to fuse items together.
Okay.
Now, typically you have one half of this item, and the other person has the other half of this item. What are these items called, Samantha? Yeah. We were doing so well, and now we're on just like a lose streak here.
It's getting down to the wire here. Okay, so from Minish Cap, you have the ability to fuse items together.
Correct.
You are asking for...
What are those items called?
What are those items called?
That's correct.
That is an excellent question.
Why I asked it.
Right.
A good question I made up off the top of my head, too.
That's right. Good job.
Thank you.
Job. What are those items called that one would fuse together in the game of Minish Cap?
I shan't give you a hint.
Oh my. Let's go with...
All right, you gotta pick something.
Tools of some sort. I don't know. That's probably not it.
What's your final answer?
My final answer is fusing things together. Oh boy. It makes me think of like when you can build like all the cars and like little hoverboards or like, you know what I mean? From Tears?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I get what you're saying. Just pick something here.
Let's go with, I don't know, a shield.
A shield? That is incorrect. The answer is kinstones.
Oof, so close.
Kinstones is the answer. We have people in this chat fact-checking that wall merging story, and that sounds like ballyhoo.
Well,
as Green Day might say.
All right.
All right, hit me with what's next.
Up next. What is the name of the item you get in Wind Waker that allows a second player to play as Tingle?
The Tingle Tuner.
That is correct.
Yeah! Question number 14. Okay, so so it's like sudden death here.
Sudden death.
Sudden death. Wow.
Oh shoot, I go next.
Did you ever think that it would come down to this?
You know what? I did. I came into this episode thinking I was going to come away and it was going to be neck and neck all the way through this game.
That's why I love you. You got the confidence. I love it. Okay, so a couple months ago, we did a bonus episode of the Zelda Cast Top 10s, and that was during that was during Fall Brawl, actually.
Oh, yeah,
the characters.
yeah.
Now, one of your favorite characters in that was named Varen. Do you remember Varen?
Yes.
You liked her design?
Yes.
She is the final boss of which Legend of Zelda game?
Ooh, good question. Varen.
I will give you a hint. We have spoke the name of that game within the last 5 minutes.
I'm thinking, like, is it like kind of like a smaller game? Like in the grand list, would it kind of be on the lower tier? Maybe.
I mean, that's in the eye of the beholder.
That's true. La 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 la. Is it? What were we just talking about? We talked about Minish Cap. We talked about Ocarina. We talked about Majora's, Twilight Princess, Spirit Tracks. Kind of like a dark game.
Are you looking for a hint? I gave you a hint.
I'm just thinking out loud. I'm thinking out loud. I think I am.
I'm in it to win it here. I'm done with hints.
Well, I wasn't going to give you one. But it's my turn to answer. I think I'm going to go with Spirit Tracks.
Is that your final answer?
It is my final answer.
That Varen is from Spirit Tracks.
Yes.
That is incorrect. The answer is The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages.
Oh.
And now it is my turn, finally, to win.
All right.
To bury you 6 feet deep. What do you got for me?
Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, Andrew.
Okay. Oh, it's on. Andrew's coming up.
What was the name of the song that was originally going to be used as the Hyrule Overworld theme before it was found that it was still in public domain?
Alrighty then. I'm going to say, damn. All I keep coming back to is that like Nutcracker song, do 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 do, and that's definitely not right.
I don't think
but
so.
it's something like that. It's like something you'd see in Fantasia.
Do you want me to read you?
You know, something is telling me the Mountain King song. You know the Mountain King.
Yeah, is that your answer?
YOLO. I'm gonna say that's my answer.
That is not. The answer is Bolero.
How does that go?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know either. The Bolero of Fire?
Maybe.
Damn.
Okay. All right. Let's go. We are so close.
I was so sure I was gonna win actually that I haven't thought of a question.
I know. I kind of thought you were gonna. Well, no, I'm not gonna say that.
Okay. Oh my god, you got to stall for me. I got to think of something.
All right. You know what? This has been like really good, and I feel like the beginning kind of started. We went through like a really good like solid uphill. We went like point for point. It was tied neck and neck. We're still tied neck and neck. 14 points for each of us.
Wow.
And I feel like, you know what? I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with myself. I don't know if everybody else is impressed with me, but I'm impressed with myself. And you know what? I feel like you've done a good job also.
Well, look at that. We have Alex researching and fact checking that. That's going to be the that's like in hockey when they wave off a goal for goaltender interference.
Yep.
Okay, how about this? This is for all the marbles here. Are you ready?
All right, I'm ready.
How many official mainline Legend of Zelda games is Ganondorf the final boss in?
Oh.
And I better make sure that I've got this correct as well.
Okay.
I've got the answer.
Okay. They're out of like how many games? There's what, like 21, 24?
There's like 21 like official games.
Okay. I feel like a solid like 50% maybe. Maybe that's like a solid number. Out of 21 games. Is that including, because like there's different variations.
This is specific to Ganondorf. It does not include Ganon.
Okay.
Does not include Ganon.
Okay. I'm gonna say 7.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is incorrect. The answer is actually going to surprise you. It is 4.
Oh, okay.
Ocarina of Time, The Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, interesting.
Now Ganon, there's a lot of games where Ganon is the final boss, but there's a lot of Zelda games where there's just like a different final boss. Like
that's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah.
Off the top of my head, like we could think of Varen, Onyx, Majora, Null from Echoes of Wisdom,
right?
Dark Link from Adventure of Link, Nightmare. To be honest, there's more games than not actually where Ganon, even like Ganon / Ganondorf, is not the final boss. Yeah, okay. Technically, actually, I guess Gandit is the final boss in Ocarina of Time, so I'm not even right. It's actually only 3.
Oh, okay.
Well,
it wasn't 7.
The important thing is that you were wrong.
All right, let's see if you can get this one.
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay. All right. When did the Triforce of Courage first appear in the series? For the game-winning point.
Samantha?
Andrew.
I'm sorry. I love you. The Triforce of Courage first appeared in... You know what? Let me fact check myself.
All right. You think about it. Give it a second. Mull it over.
I'm second guessing myself.
Don't second guess. You just got to go with what you know.
The Triforce of Courage first appeared in 1991's Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past.
Oh, that is not correct.
Tell me it's not Ocarina of Time.
It's Adventures of Link.
What? Oh my god!
Man, I thought for sure you were going to get that one.
Oh my god, that was the biggest fumble of all time. Oh my god.
Oh no.
I can't believe that. I thought it didn't appear until... I thought both of the NES games were just Power and Wisdom. Oh my god, that was... Wow, that was just a terrible, terrible fumble on my part.
Oof. Confidence is wavering over here.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Alright, are you ready for this?
I am ready.
Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
The final boss of the Champions Ballad DLC. One of the best boss fights of all time and a theme that I absolutely love.
Yes.
This is the boss's name and also the name of the theme.
Is it Ballad of the Goddess?
Try again. No. No. It's not Ballad. It's from Skyward Sword, as we've talked about.
You just said Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, and Ballad of the Goddess is from Skyward Sword.
Oh, well, you could see how one would.
I have glasses. I can't see.
That is true.
Yes.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Say the question one more time.
Okay. The final boss in Breath of the Wild's DLC, the downloadable content,
Yes.
the Champion's Ballad.
Yes.
This final boss is an amazing boss fight, and I love the theme music that plays during this final boss encounter.
Oh.
Dun,
Oh,
dun,
no.
dun, 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 dun,
Okay.
dun.
Oh, shoot. I just had it, and then you started singing. Oh, man. Oh, no, I had it, and it's
3
gone.
words.
Shoot. Oh, man, it just came right in, and now it's gone.
All right, 15 more seconds.
Oh, no.
10 seconds.
Those seconds go very fast. Oh, shoot, you're going to say it, and it's going to be a little light bulb moment. I feel like it's like, it's not Congo, something, I don't know, I can't remember, it's gone.
No, I thought you might have this.
Shoot, no.
Damn. Okay, you give up?
Tell me.
The answer is Monk Maz Kashia.
Yes! Oh, I knew it. It was so brief, it just like, it came in and it was just gone.
Ugh.
I was so distracted by your wonderful singing.
It was good, wasn't it?
So good. All right.
Okay,
All right.
Let's end this cursed round of trivia.
Let's go. All right. I'm hoping that maybe you got this one.
Okay.
Let's see. How many squares does the map in Wind Waker have?
I have no idea. I think it's 8 by 6, maybe 7. Can you read me the options?
Yep. 64, 49, 42, or 56.
I'll take 56.
Man.
No, I'm wrong again?
The answer is 49.
Oh, God. Oh, my Lord. People are tuning out in droves. They're like, these guys don't know a damn thing.
Cut.
Oh, my God. Oh. Yikes. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here?
I don't
Okay,
know.
how about this? Actually, no, there's no way that you're gonna get this. What about okay, in Ocarina of Time, there is a collectible that you get, and there's 100 of these specific things. They look like spiders. What is this collectible called?
Skulltola?
I'm gonna accept that. Yep, Skulltula.
Ah, okay. Oh,
I accept that though.
what?
I accept that. Okay, so you've had 15, but I think that we should have one more. If I can match you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, are you ready? But
I'm
if
so
I,
impressed with myself.
If
Let's
I
just take a
lose,
minute.
yeah, you're doing great.
Good job.
Really good job. Very proud of you.
Thank you so much.
The golden Skulltellas in Ocarina of Time.
Nice.
No, you've done great.
Thank you so much. All right, yeah. Let's do one more question. Let's see if we can.
So if I lose, I'm hooped.
That's That's embarrassing. That would be the host of the Zelda Cast.
Getting out trivia'd.
That's
to
right.
To be honest, actually, I frequently lose trivia when we do this.
Okay.
I almost always lose. The only time I ever beat people is when I beat Alasyn, because she's even worse at trivia than I am.
I feel for you, Al.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Last question?
Well, that depends
That
on
depends,
if I can
I
answer this or
suppose.
not.
All right. Let's go. All right. I'm just gonna stick with it. What is the name of the fairy that accompanies Link in Majora's Mask?
That's too easy. Go to the next one.
All right. That's kind of what I thought. What year was Link's Awakening DX released as a launch title?
That's too easy too. Go to the next one. Oh my god. Okay.
All right. Okay. Maybe you won't recall this.
Okay.
Okay. Which of these gems has the greatest sale value in Breath of the Wild? Do you want me to give you the list, or do you think you know what the highest selling gem is?
I'm almost sure I know what it is. I'm sure it's a diamond.
Do you want me to read you the options?
No. I feel at peace with my answer of the diamond.
Well, Andy, the diamond is not an answer on this list.
What? Oh, like it's asking of the options that it gives you. Is that
yes,
right?
It must be.
Okay. Then I would say the sapphire.
I think
is that correct?
You know what? I'm actually not sure because the quiz froze.
Oh my!
Oops.
All right. Okay. One final question then. Let's just start anew.
One final question. We'll start all over.
Okay.
The NES version of The Legend of Zelda was the first cartridge to support what? Do you want me to read off the options?
No.
Okay.
It was the first cartridge to support saves. Saves, right? Is that it?
Is your answer internal battery to save games?
Sure.
That is correct.
That is correct. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Wow.
All right.
Okay. Wow. We're going overtime here.
Overtime.
I just bonked our desk. Actually, I'm sorry.
Sure did.
Okay. So a question for you, Samantha, is.
Oh.
Yes.
I feel like we should have like one question and like first person to get it. But I don't know how we would come up with that.
Chat, if you're watching, well, no, they're good. I'm gonna get that question
okay,
for sure.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, let's give you. This is sudden death.
Okay.
Sudden death.
Sudden.
And I think if you get this right, you should win because
Okay.
you gave me a chance. So
right.
we'll if you get it right, then this is it. But let's go with I'm trying to think. I actually have to look this up myself, to be honest, because I forget the name. In Echoes of Wisdom,
Okay.
Zelda has a companion that travels along with her. It is a yellow little dude.
Right.
I completely forgot the name of this thing. I have to look it up right now. But what is the name of this yellow thing that I also can't remember the name of?
Well, if you can't remember the name of it, then, I mean, like... I do remember you talking about her companion. A little yellow friend that accompanies her.
A little yellow guy, yeah.
All right.
A little yellow guy.
Is his name...
I cannot tell you if I had $1 million on the line, I couldn't tell you the name of this thing. I totally forget.
All right. The name of Zelda's companion in Echoes of Wisdom is... his name is...
You must get
Tori.
That's not that far off,
All right.
to be honest.
All right.
The name is Try.
Oh, you know what? I'm quite surprised.
That's not bad.
I think that's like a half point.
Look at that.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, all right.
For the win. I'm up.
All right. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Oh. Okay. This one also has me stumped.
Yes.
The unreadable text in the Book of Madura was derived from which ancient civilization's text? Is that absurd? Is that an absurd question?
I know what it's asking. I have no clue. I don't know. What are the options? The ancient Aztec. That sounds like as good as any answer.
I don't believe that is correct.
No? Okay.
It would be ancient Egyptian.
Well, I mean, that's kind of... They're both ancient.
Well, they're both old,
yeah.
yes.
Okay.
All right.
This is for you for the win.
Okay.
How
about I get one more question?
Yeah.
You get one more question.
Yeah, that's right.
All right,
and then
let's
we'll just call it a tie.
Okay.
Okay. In Skyward Sword, you ride around a majestic crimson bird, officially known as blank. Not the name, but the species of the bird. What species is that bird?
Part of me wants to call it a chocobo, but that's the wrong.
That is
the wrong
incorrect.
series.
That's from Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Dang.
There's one of them right there on the wall.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, pal. I don't know.
Really? I thought that might be an easy one.
I don't think so.
The correct answer is Loftwing.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got that.
Your final question for me, and then we're gonna wrap this up.
Okay.
Either I win or we tie.
Okay.
And frankly, if I tie with you, then I've really lost.
Well.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we're both winners here.
Yes.
Okay. All right. What game was the first that allowed the player to jump?
That would be The Legend of Zelda. Actually, no, not The Legend of Zelda. That would be Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link.
We have a winner.
Yes!
Good job.
Yes! Great job.
Very nice.
Very, very nice competition. It got a little bit heated at times, but I think it remained friendly throughout.
That's right. Yeah, nice friendly competition.
Yeah, Link was pretty neutral as well.
Mm-hmm.
There were some times where he erred to your corner.
Yeah,
but I think that's okay.
I think that's okay too.
Wow, what a game! You pushed me to my absolute limits, Samantha. And there's Link. He is stirred as this game comes to an end. Before we get out of here, I want to let everybody know about something that we're doing over on patreon.com/spnet. For the last couple of months, we have been running the Zelda Cast Top 10s, and You know, that series I think had maybe kind of run its course. So what we're doing now is Gooey and I are teaming up together to produce the Zelda Cast XL. In fact, we just recorded our first episode today. It's going to be a little bit looser, a little bit freer, and we're going to involve our patrons in the show in a little bit of a different way. So in the form of like, you know, you have some questions for us, we'll answer them. You got some topics that you want us to cover, we'll do it. Like today we played Zelda Hurdle, which was really fun. Not unlike the episode that we just did, actually. So yeah, it was a really good time and just like a really fun new format for the show that I think needed to get a little bit of a refresher. And that's not the only thing coming to patreon.com/spnet, although I'm not quite ready to announce the new show that we're going to have over there, but a lot of people have been asking for it for a long time, and I think it's going to really deliver, and I'm really excited for it. So that's going to be coming over at patreon.com/spnet. Samantha, thank you so much for joining me tonight.
Thank you so much for having me. This is a lot of fun.
This was fun. It's safe. Yeah. You were a little bit nervous, but I mean, I think you knocked it out of the park.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're natural.
Thank you so much, and thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did.
Any plans later? Maybe we could get a coffee together?
It's pretty late for coffee, but maybe we could.
Okay.
I'm sure we can find something.
All right. Well, you've got a cat and a dog pretty much on your lap, so maybe we should wrap this up here. We want to, of course, let everybody know that they can give us a follow over on Blue Sky at the Zelda Cast, at Spiteri316, at Alasyn Olitha, and what did we say your Blue Sky was? At Samantha Spiteri?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's it.
You have no idea.
I have no idea, but
I set it up for her.
Go to Andy's page. I'm sure I'm on there somewhere if you guys are interested.
You're way down there somewhere. Yes. And of course, go like and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Tell people in your life, if they're a Zelda fan, where they can get their weekly Zelda fix. We're pumping out new episodes every single Monday. So, hey, if you got a Zelda fan in your life, tell them about the Zelda Cast. That would be awesome. Go leave us a like, a subscription, a review, all of that kind of good stuff. Patreon.com/SPNet if you really want to take your Zelda Cast love to the next level. And of course, ZeldaDungeon.net as well is where you can go for guides and maps and all of that kind of good stuff. That is going to do it for us, my friends. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on this impromptu Saturday night stream. We are going to get out of here, and we'll be back next week. So until then, everybody, take care.
Bye.
Hey everyone! If you enjoyed this clip and want to see more of the Zelda Cast, make sure to head over to your favorite podcast platform of choice and subscribe. There are over 200 episodes in the vault that will provide you with hundreds of hours of Zelda content for you to enjoy. You can listen to us when you're on a walk, fighting Ganon, trying to sleep, whatever. And if you want to see these shows as they happen, make sure to head over to twitch.tv/the Zelda Cast, where you can watch our beautiful faces talk about Zelda every single week. Don't miss out, and we'll see you next time.